It looks like we are live. Let's take a look here. Oh, Carmen, your microphone is on. Sorry. Oh, no worries. The reason I tell people, I just don't, I want your privacy. All right. It looks like we're live on YouTube. Let's check for a moment on Facebook and then we're going to go ahead and give our gratitude. Hold on. Let's double check. Yep, and I see us. We are live. All right. You let me know in the chat on YouTube how the sound is. Hmm. We give thanks to the Most High. And it just, I don't know, that just made me smile. Just to think that there's something out there bigger than all of us that's got your back. Give thanks to the ancient ones. And that makes me smile too. And we give thanks to our ancestors. And that makes me smile too. We give thanks to ourselves. Give yourself some credit. I mean, we met last week and it's another week and you made it, right? That's because of your effort with whatever it is, right? That you've done for yourself to make it, right? Come on. Welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. You know, it's a new moon. Time to reset. Time to reset, my friend. Get your intentions in there. And for those of you, if you're a member of our YouTube membership or if you're on Patreon, then you have access to our temple. I tell you, I was in our temple um, just this last night. I think there's a presence in there. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Whew. Hey, Sion, I see you. I don't know if I'm still saying your name right. I don't know. I'm going to practice. I almost feel like starting to call you Zion. Hey, Mocha Shaani, I see you. You need a song this time? Yes, in the chat. But I know I am first. I am first. You guys need to hold on for just a second, okay? I think I'm going to turn my camera off for just a second because I need to make sure that my lighting is correct because I cannot handle neon lights. So I have it on this blue neon light and I want to make sure that's what I have in front of me. So hold on. I'm going to turn my mic off, my video off just a sec. Hold on. Just a second. And we're going to get started in a few. Hold on. Here we go. crispy, but there I am. Okay, so there was a short intermission because I don't know about this neon light stuff. Okay, this feels much better. It's really interesting when I have the neon lights. Right away, I get this pressure in the front of my head, so and I feel like dizzy right away. So I thought, oh, we're not having that. Oh, you like Zion? I mean Zion. Well, I may just start calling you Zion because I love how that sounds. I don't know. Anyway, hey Dion, try to see you. All right, you guys like my background? Okay, so I saw this feature, right? I'm starting to love this restream, and I looked at the circle. I thought, oh my gosh, wait, I need to do this. And if I do this, hold on, you guys get it even. Look, no, I don't actually. No, you know what? I don't really want that because then I don't get to. You guys don't get to see the waterfall all the way. So hold on, let me find my overlay. Yeah, I like that better because that way you still get to see the waterfall. Because put it, if I put my picture, if I take the text out, then you can't see the waterfall. So, all right, let's see. The background is living. Yeah, Vanessa. Yeah, glad you're here. All right, just type yes in the chat if you need a song. That's all it takes. YouTube, let me know how the sound is. I did something to my setting and I couldn't find it. So I can go check. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, Beverly B, here comes your song. Okay. Well, you know, I had to remind myself that I was here with you all because I just got taken to a different place. I was telling someone that when you see me smile, I am in ecstasy. I'm just gone. But the message that I heard was this download that I just got that you guys, even though it was for me, I just got filled. So you can clip this right here and use it for your own meditation. Okay, this was a very strong download that just came. And I just felt like I just, when you go to the gas station, you fill up your car. I just got my fill. Whoa, yeah, that was nice. Complete feeling of ecstasy, you know? All right. So make sure that you go back on YouTube and clip this for yourself so you can partake of that. And for you all on Clubhouse, you can find it. Go back to the replay and find the beginning. I think they still have clipping. Can you still clip on Clubhouse? I don't know. I don't know if you can or not. I haven't played around with it, so I'm not sure. Does anybody know? Can you still clip your hmm I haven't really. Well, for those of you on Clubhouse, if that feature is in there, then you have to go on YouTube and clip it. But I highly recommend you get this download, okay? Get this download that I just got. Whew. All right. All right. All right, Carmen, here comes your song. Carmen, are you drinking enough water? I started again. Okay. All right. Speaking of water, you make sure I drink some water like right now. I just had some. Awesome. Do you have an app that reminds you to drink water, Carmen?
No, I don't. I'll get one.
Yeah, I actually have one on my phone too. Yeah, you just need a reminder to get better about drinking water.
Yeah, I think I went down a little bit when I had the bronchitis not too long ago. I'm just getting over it. So it's been a
Mm,
month, so I
okay.
tried to stay on top of it. But yeah, I'll definitely get through.
That's a yeah. Let me see what else there is. I think that's. Hold on. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all they just wanted to remind you of is
That,
yeah,
okay, I
yeah,
drinking more water. And I sensed it this week. And this week I said, you know what? I said I got to increase my water. I'm not drinking enough water. Not drinking enough water. So
yeah.
it's a confirmation.
It's the majority of us too, and the thing is, even with me, so I have the app on my phone, and sometimes I'm too stubborn to listen to it, right?
Right.
I mean, you guys see me drink water. I have well, you can't see it, but on YouTube, I've got this big pink thing, and I'm constantly drinking water. But yet, still, I feel like I don't drink enough water. I know I don't, and I even have the app. So um, that's the majority of us. That even though we know we need to drink more water, we were so bad about it. And yet our whole body is water, right? So that's basically what they were saying to you this morning, Carmen, is that is the key to all of your answers. Meaning that with all the other spiritual things that you're doing, the water drinking is the foundation of you to be able to get breakthroughs, because water is life. That's really what they're trying to say to you. Okay. With everything
Yeah.
that yeah. So there you go. All right.
Thank you and blessings to you.
Oh, thank you so much. I so well receive it. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. We're just growing as a community. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tell somebody about this amazing community that we are building here. I mean, we have a temple. I am so excited that we have a healing temple, a real temple. Okay, this is a virtual temple, but it's a real temple, like back in the day, and yeah, it's a sacred place. I mean, I've been in there a couple of times. It only opens up during the full moon and the new moon. So it'll be open. I've been told actually that this time I have to keep it open until Saturday. The last time I had to close it right after the full moon was over, but this time I was told I have to leave it open for on Saturday, probably midnight EST, because some of you have not had the opportunity to go in there to pray or to meditate or to leave prayer requests or to leave affirmations, or just loving on other people. The camera is off in the temple. Um, you know, yeah, I think the camera is off. The camera is on and the chat is off. I think your camera can be on, but the audio is off, so you can chat. And I had to do that so that there's no chatter going back and forward, because people are coming in there to sit with the divine, right? So that's how it's set. Yeah, you actually can turn your camera on, but then chat if you want to chat with other people. That will be chatting by text. That's how it goes. Yeah. It's you have to go check it out. Okay, for those of you that are members, um, thank you for your support, Patreon or on YouTube. And then tomorrow we have the lounge, and the lounge is an incredible, beautiful place. Sensual poetry, very raw. We've had some really incredible conversations. Mind you, it's not for everyone. If you still have trauma, if you were traumatized, um, and you have not come to a place where you have been healed, then maybe the lounge is not for you just yet, because we do go into detail about, you know, sensuality, sexuality, and stuff like that. So, we have our headphones on. It's childproof, absolutely. You have to come in there with your camera on, your audio is on, and it's a safe place. And the poetry that Naba shares, it takes us to a place where um, we can begin to share I don't want to say share from our wounds, but share from our healed wounds. And we can still talk about some of the things. Um, and we talk about, sexual pleasure. We really have gone really deep about, sexual pleasure. It's a very beautiful place. Um, so you can come check that out also. Um, and then I'm working on some things. We have a library. It's not quite open. Is it open? I don't think I've shared the link to the library yet. Um, that's fine, Sissy Kimmy. I saw your message. It's okay if the internet, if it goes in and out, it's okay. We have a library where I've shared a whole bunch of books, and you can actually download the PDF. There are two links in there that you can download the book, because those books are ancient. And then I have a list of all of my books that I've read over the years in there. You can download that as a PDF in the lounge, in the not in the lounge, in the library. And also in the library, you can sit around and chat with other people. But I have not shared the library link. I don't think. I'm working on a lobby, so that once you enter into the lobby, you actually see all the different places that you can go to. So I'm working on that. It will take me a little while. And Of course, we have Makula Music Academy. And if you are a member of my YouTube or Patreon, you actually are going to start getting piano lessons every other Thursday, starting in August. Now, I just posted a link because I found this piano, this virtual piano, because some of you, and I'll play over you, Tamika, in a minute, but I have to share this. Some of you, you've wanted piano or guitar lessons for years, and the thing that holds you back is, well, buying a piano is just not part of my budget. Well, you know what? I'm here to tell you today that all you have to do is go to the link that I posted on YouTube. There's a virtual piano that you can go to the website, click on it, and there's a piano that comes right in front of you. And I tried it out. You actually use your keyboard. If you have a laptop or a desktop, you use your keyboard and it becomes your piano. I tried it. It works. I thought, can I teach this? And the answer is yes. So I am very excited about it. So there are no more excuses for any of you. Okay. The program is going to be about 90 days where I will teach you. And then you have the option to become my private student, because it's group lessons. Okay. Like I've told you guys before, I've been teaching for 30 years. Okay. I charge $300 a month. I charge 80 or more, I think, for 30, 45 minutes. Okay. Because I'm now at the top of, teaching, even though I'm still learning, but still, we're all still learning. But after 30 years, my prices are where they're supposed to be. Okay. So you all need to take advantage of it if you want to learn. Okay. I'm not giving you watered down lessons. You're going to get exactly what I teach my private students. Okay. And I think some of you, you sometimes you think things are too good to be true, so you don't act upon it. Elkin says, I downloaded the app for the piano lessons. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I this is the best one I've found so far. And because I'm very particular about the sound, this sounds like a real piano. Actually, yesterday, Starlight Drizzle says that's a message. Yeah. Yesterday, I went back to it. You can even change the sound. You can change the sound to organ. You can change it to violin, I think, to guitar, just for fun. Yes. Let me hold on. Let me go to see what Starlight said. Starlight Drizzle. Sometimes we think that things are too good to be true that we don't act on it. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly right. Sometimes we and then we miss the opportunity. Okay? We miss the opportunity because I'm not going to keep teaching you guys for $8. Okay? I'm just going to be very honest with you. You're going to get 90 days of me and that's it. Then you're going to find $80 or $300 somewhere to pay me. Okay? And that's how if you have a business, that's how you need to look at it also. Not everything is supposed to be for free. And that reminds me of another thing that I got told too, to tell you all. A lot of you need to open your wallet and book private sessions with me. Okay? That's another too good to be true. You're getting the watered down version here because I can't do one on one here. We'll be here all day, right? I'm uh, I'm going to share this. I looked at 2024 and I looked at how much I spent on everything that I'm doing, right? And this is not no guilt trip. I'm just being very real with you all. I looked at everything that I was doing. I had to add it all up, you know, and my number was $12,000 in a year that I spent on perfecting everything that I'm doing when it comes to audio, visuals, web design that I do myself, but still I have to pay for all that stuff, right? And it was $12,000. Now, when I put the number next to it of what I receive towards me, you can start erasing a bunch of zeros from it. Okay? And I thought, that's not okay, is it, Bev? No, that's not okay. Okay? That's not okay. I want you to sit with that. And this is not a guilt trip. This is just, I want you to think about that. Okay? I want you to think about that. Are you, and I'm just going to be very real, are you a member of YouTube and you're just like, I'm just going to do $8? Mm-hmm. Look at your own economy. And so look at what are you pouring into. Is this worth $8 or is it maybe worth a little bit more? Yes, you guys are quiet because I'm talking to your wallet right now. because I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing no matter what, because it's my purpose. That's my purpose. I have to. When I wake up in the morning, that's it. I'm back. But we have been trained. The internet is what, 30 years old? We've been trained that everything ought to be free. I just found you a free piano. You know, we've been trained that everything ought to be free. We ought to download everything for free. So we're going to come on Clubhouse or on YouTube, right? And we're going to get this stuff for free. But I just told you what my 2024 expenses were to run this whole operation. And I didn't get angry or anything like that. It wasn't that. It was just, I was sitting here and I thought, and I got told, you better talk to these people. Because, see, this is the thing. As you take advantage of my talent, the universe is watching your ass. You get back what you put in, my friend. You can sit with that too. I'm not. I'm not here to be playing around. I'm done with that sugarcoating stuff. Ancestors are done with that. Hmm. They just reminded me of that place called Wall Street in Oklahoma that got burned down. You know, I'm. We don't know how to support each other, do we? We go to other places because it's a thing about trust. I'm just gonna go give that person my money right there. But the one that that kind of looks like me, I don't trust them because I was trained, back in the day. You don't trust people like that. So, you know, that gives people the opportunity to move into your neighborhoods and take all your money. Hmm. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. It's story time. So my parents are from South America, from Suriname, right? And I told you all, because of the Ghanaian influence, because the majority of the people, uh, not the majority, but because I don't have those facts, but a lot of the people that they took from Africa, a lot of them came from Ghana, right? And so there's a connection with gold. So I wear a lot of gold because that's my heritage culture, and it goes all the way back to the ancestors from Ghana, right? But guess what? Something I thought about the other day. I still have to have this discussion with my sister. In Suriname, this is what happened. And this is not against any kind of culture or race or nothing, because I think these people are extremely intelligent when it comes to business. People from China actually started moving to Suriname. And you know what they did? They began to create jewelry. hmm And so, guess what happened? They became the go to for jewelry. They learned the language, which is Surinamese, and they became the go to for jewelry. And so, in my family, we had a jeweler that my mom went to for years. We still go to, when I go to the Netherlands, we go to that jeweler, right? They're Chinese. I want you to think about that. We have so many issues trusting each other to do business. We rather go to people that, are from a different whatever, whatever. But if you Go look and do your research. You'll see that not every culture is like that. And I'm going to tell you, right here in Hawaii, we have the Filipino community. They are hardworking people. Some of them they've 3, 4 jobs. Some of them, they'll sleep in their car to go to the next job. I've worked with them. You don't get in between them though. You don't get in between them. I mean, they'll like talk shit about each other, because I've worked with them in nursing. But push come to shove, you don't mess with their economy. I noticed that when I worked as a nurse, there were these nurses. Every time payday came along, there was a group of them. They gave money to one person. And then when the next payday came, the next person would get money. And I thought about it back then. I thought, well, we don't do that. We don't do stuff like that. We don't do that. You know, it's a tight knit community. You know, they live in the same house. I don't know, how many families in one house. That's how they buy properties. We don't do that. Hmm. We're too busy, going to this concert or that concert or TikToking or whatever. Anyway. Porous dude says reciprocity is key. So I want you all to sit with that sort of like, what is it, Susu? Okay, I have to read up on that Porsche dude, but yeah, that's. I mean, I just, why can't we be like that? Why? You know, people moving into if you're in a predominantly, if you're in the United States, if you're in an African American community or whatever, there are certain people that move into your neighborhoods and they become familiar with how you spent your money, and then they get the products that you buy, and then you think that that's the only person that you can go to buy your stuff. I mean, I'm not where I need to be at all, you know not at all, but I'm becoming aware of so many things, and these are all things that need to be healed. We need to stop it. Okay, I'm gonna play over you in a minute, to Mika, but I have to tell you all, a whole bunch of you that are in here right now on YouTube are because I collaborated with Dr. Mumby. I opened my wallet, okay? We did business together. Two women of color, okay? Melanated queens, and we're friends. Hmm. You didn't just show up here. There was an exchange of frequency, currency that happened. All right. All right, Tamika. Tamika, is Tamika gone? Sissy Kimmy, I don't see her. Are you on YouTube? She left. Okay, so we'll skip her
Maybe
then.
she's on YouTube. I don't know.
Maybe. Okay, Tamika, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and put yes or something in the chat so I know that you're still here. Um, so I'm gonna move on to Vanessa. Porsche dude, right? Porsche dude says a form of cooperative savings and credit association. Yeah, that's some deep stuff right there. I'm gonna have to sit with that. What you just wrote down there, young man. Oh, cool. You're right on time. Yeah, you're right on time. Her own guardian. All right, Tamika. Mm, here comes your song. No, hold on. Tamika, you know what? Hold on. I said Tamika. Tamika, I'm gonna play over you anyway. Yep. Tamika, here comes your song. I don't know if you're I'm supposed to play over you. So maybe you're on YouTube. If not, I'm still supposed to play over you. Because that's what I'm getting. So all right. First thing I'm hearing um that's coming up for you, Tamika, is Let It Rain. I hear Let the Rain Fall. All right. Hey there, Kadron, I think. I'm hoping I'm saying your name correct. Welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. All right, Vanessa. Oh, hold on. Let me see what Porsche is saying. They say it originated among the Yoruba people of Nigeria. Okay. True, Sissy Kimi. We support you. All right. Cool. Cool. Maybe that's where it originated from. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'll read the comments later. More in depth. All right, Vanessa. Here comes your song. Hmm. What is it about coffee, Vanessa? Ancestors are saying ask her about coffee. Hmm. Do you have an altar for ancestors? Hmm. Hmm. Do you have coffee on there? Do you have coffee? They want coffee. Let me see what specifically. Okay. Hmm. They want coffee, preferably. They're reminding me, or they're telling me to tell you what I give them. I have a brown little bag, paper bag, small little one, and I have coffee in there, and I just add fresh grounds, coffee grounds to it. Okay, you have an altar. Okay, they want coffee. They want you to give them coffee. Okay, like the way I have it in a brown paper bag, small one, and just put fresh coffee grounds in there. Okay. And they're saying as you pour them in, pour the coffee grounds in, pray, pray, and just pray. Just be in prayer. Just be in prayer. Mm. They want tobacco too. So I don't know if you've refreshed your tobacco or if you don't have any tobacco, but they want either for you to add more tobacco, but they want tobacco too. Because they're actually showing me the tobacco right now. Like, yeah. These are just things if you don't have them on your altar, then they want you to add it on to your altar. Okay. All right, Vanessa, that's what it was. Coffee and tobacco, just to add it onto your altar. Okay, that's all. Okay, you didn't have tobacco. Okay, yeah, they want. I saw the tobacco also, so just add it on. Yeah. All right. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. We're just a community. It's all about love in here. It really is. The foundation of ancient sound healing is love. It just bottom line, love. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter, you know, the religion, whatever, has nothing to do with any of it. It's there's the door is open. Doesn't matter. It's all love. It's all about love. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I have my updated list. I didn't even see my updated list there, Sissy Kim. I didn't scroll. All right, so we've got Shaani. All right, Shaani, here comes your song. So, Shaani, do you have something you need to share? You have a poem or something, or something you wrote? You're supposed to share something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You've got. Come on.
Supposed to share something?
Yeah. What kind of affirmation? What do you have that you really want to share? There's something you want to share. Yeah. What is it?
Well, I had a lot of challenges today getting here. I've been traveling. And so a lot of lessons in that are reminders of like being honest about what I'm facing in a moment and still knowing I can achieve it. I went the wrong direction on the metro and I was like, I'm gonna miss this plane. I'm gonna miss this plane. But my inner voice kept saying, we got this, we got this. I reached out for help. I called my partner to help calm me down. And him being available, that was the emotional support that helped me. And I made it on time to come to my hometown and see my oldest son present tomorrow. So that means a lot. It felt like a lot of pressure, and I don't like that discomfort, but I do like how my willpower is able to always see I'm good, I got this. And so I just kept tapping into that energy, but also being honest about what I was facing.
Beautiful. 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 Did you hear that last part? Being honest about what I am facing. I love that. Thank you so much. That's what you were supposed to share. I mean, as soon as I began to play, they just told me there's something you needed to share. And that last part, being honest, telling yourself, right? Okay, okay, I'm a little upset right now, or I'm feeling this way, but okay, Shaani, that's what you were supposed to. You know how much that did for people right now. You sharing that,
Thanks, Beverly. And thanks for being a vessel and a wonderful teacher to guide and show us the way.
It's so funny because I just this week, okay, I realized that I've got so many spiritual children out there, and it's something I was told I was going to have. But I first of all, actually, I'm going to take it back. I thought I was going to have all these children. You guys, and if you any of you that remember Josephine Baker, if you remember Josephine Baker, put a heart in the chat right now. If you remember, if you know who Josephine Baker is, go ahead and put a heart. If you don't know who she is, go look her up. Okay, you need to find out about this queen. So I thought I was going to be like Josephine Baker and have all these children of different races, right? Well, I almost had that. I still kind of do. Because I do have a daughter that is from Africa, and I do have a son that is, Cambodian, Chinese, Caucasian. Right? He doesn't look like me at all, but he acts like his mama and his daddy. Right? And then, of course, I had my Filipino baby girl that transitioned when she was 8 years old. But so that was the beginning. But it was actually more than that. It was you all. And I realized that I thought, oh, now I got it. It wasn't necessarily, adopting children. It was I was going to have all these spiritual children all around the world. So, yes. So that's what it really because basically, remember, I keep telling you guys I'm not a Bible thumper, blah blah blah, but my favorite scripture is Isaiah 54. What does it start out with? Sing, O barren one, I've but forsaken you for a moment. Hmm, right? So, yeah. So beautiful. That's it, Shaani. I don't need to play over you. That was it right there. They just at the beginning, boom, that was it. You conquered your fear. You conquered your anxiety.
Thank you.
Whew.
Gratitude.
Gratitude to you also for the courage to share. Beautiful. So for those of you, yeah, if you know about Josephine Baker, if you don't, you really need to go read about her. I mean, her story is just amazing, amazing. You know, I mean, basically, what she did, she just kind of, I'm paraphrasing, but she didn't like the way things were going for her in America, so she just said, "Okay, I'm out of here. Peace out. I'm going to Europe." She's got a street named after her in France. Okay, and is Naba still in here, or Naba? Maybe you're on YouTube. Yeah, you need to read. If you did read about her, Naba, go read about her. I think you and her have a lot in common. You and that ancestor have a lot in common, Naba. I think you need to go really in depth read about her. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. I'm so glad you're here. We've been going at it. We're not in our fifth year or something. Oh, that's right. Zion. That's right, Baker. That's so funny. You have the same last name as her. Who? Interesting. Hey, Audrey. Long time. Glad to see you. Awesome. All right, Mocha. Here comes your song. Mocha, how are you?
Pretty good at yourself.
I'm doing good, thank you. But how are you?
Um, Making it, I would say.
Yeah, see, they we quickly respond because that's how we were trained, and that's why, because it's a defense mechanism that we have built in from who knows when. That's why ancestors make me ask the question again. But how are you really, right? And then your answer is
Yes.
making it, right? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. But hold on, not just yet. Let me continue to play over you a little bit longer. What are your dreams, Mocha?
My dreams is to have a lovely house for my kids, nice yard, financially stable to send my kids away to college next year, and debt free.
All right.
And it's a successful business.
Okay. Mocha, when you look at your friends and the circle around you, are you around people that have achieved that?
I kind of like not been around people since my mother passed
Mm,
4 months ago.
right, I
It's
remember.
kind of
Okay.
just myself in a sense.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That's gonna take time. Hold on, let me see what else there is. Are you still going through your mom's things still?
So I need to go to her storage unit to get the stuff out, which I haven't. I did actually paint a picture a few weeks ago. Um, but yes, I haven't really. Well, 2 weeks ago I did go through some of her stuff, but since then I haven't.
All right. You know, it's interesting because I don't remember. They're just reminding me of things because I've got so many people I play over. So they're just downloading stuff that um, that they asked before. So hold on. There's more though. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, what they're saying is your answers are gonna come in the sitting still. You know,
Okay.
in the sitting still. That's where your answers are in the stillness, in the silence. That's where the
Like
answers
where
are. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm currently sitting at the lake where it's super quiet at with a pen and a pad.
Yep. I just came to visit you. Yeah. That and write down your dreams, your goals, and nature is there with you as your guide. Ancestors are right there with you. They're in the water, they're in the trees, the leaves, they're everywhere. They're in the wind, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, in the stillness. That's where you're gonna find so many answers to the things that you want. And that's where you, when it comes to creating those new friendships, those new connections,
Yes.
that's where it's going to be. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the foundation. In the stillness is going to be the answers to how you're going to lay the foundation, how you're going to continue on with your life because of what you want for your family. It's not in the
Yes.
busyness. Not in the busyness. I mean, basically, this is what they're saying right now with that pen in your hand, and that you're getting ready to write the blueprint of your life. If you continue to show up in stillness, you're going to write the blueprint of your life. And you know why? Because you took the time to go in stillness so that you could hear them. And they're going to honor that.
Yes.
Hmm.
Confirmation.
All right. I'm.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Keep surrounding yourself with what you want. Keep surround, and that's for all of you. Even though I'm playing over Mocha right now, that's for all of you. Surround yourself with what you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a meeting today. I'm just going to be really open with you all. It is 10 after 7 in the morning. In the next 3 hours, I have a meeting with a multi millionaire melanated queen. I'm going to have my notebook, my notepad ready to take notes. Okay? I've pruned myself from a lot of people. Cut the branches, cut the trees, you know? You have to surround yourself with people that have what you want, and then you sit down and you learn from them.
Well, with that being said, there's actually an older gentleman that I have been actually conversing with on the regular. He's a millionaire and he wanted to be an investor in some of the businesses that I want. But then it's like sometimes he like, oh, that's not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, and I'm like, but I know this is gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not knowledgeable of it, so then he kind of scaled back.
Yeah, and this is what you do, Mocha. And that's for all of you too. You basically have this big plate of food. You take what you need. You take what you need, and the rest of it you put to the side, because basically you're speaking to someone maybe from a different generation. So you remain the you keep the respect, right? And then you
Yes.
you also have to analyze your personality and their personality, because some of us with our personalities, we don't like to be told what to do. I mean, I'll put my hand up. I'll be the first one to tell you I don't like to be told what to do, but you know what? I have to go ahead and sit my butt down with my pen in my hand because I don't know it all, right?
Perfect.
So you have to understand something. You've got a mentor who's older than you, and let me backtrack. A mentor doesn't always need to be older than you. Okay, we've got
Yes.
17, 18-year-old mentors out there. That I mean, there some of them are um, content creators, kids 18, 19 years old, multi-millionaires. Some of them, they lack some common sense when it comes to certain things. Their integrity may not be all in place with certain things, but you listen to them, you humble yourself, you listen to them. That's what I did last year. I spent a lot of money with a YouTube creator that was 17 years old. I joined his group. I spent a lot of money to learn how to build my YouTube channel. I didn't agree with all the things, because some of the things, like, you know what, we're not going to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, you know, because they're from a different generation. But I learned a lot. Some of the things that I'm using right now are things that I learned from being in that program, you know? So it's not even all about the elders. Some of the elders have actually come back and they're teenagers now. And they're trying to tell you, you know what? This is how you do it. So don't be fooled. I'm telling you all that you cannot learn from 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds. I'm telling you, some of these kids, they're just laughing at all of you and all of us, you know, and they're just cracking the bank. Just telling you right now. And they're just laughing. They're laughing at all of us. We're just struggling, and they're just like, "What? I do this stuff on my phone." All right. So don't be fooled. Your mentors may come in different shapes and colors and ages. We're living in a different time, people. Telling you. I mean, some of these kids. I mean, it's like, where did you come from? You talk like you have a PhD. All right. So anyway, Mocha, hold on. Let me see if there's anything else.
Okay.
No, that's it. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Enjoy the lake. How awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, if you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. We're talking about it today. We're keeping it very real, you know. Yeah. Some of you need to stop scrolling. Stop scrolling and be about your own business. That's what you need to do. Her own guardian says, I love Josephine Baker, and later Nina Simone. Yeah. And Porstu says, I've been a mentor to people in the past. I'm sure. I'm sure, right? Yeah. Yep, that's true, Portia. What you're saying about Josephine Baker, it's beautiful. If you have not watched her documentary, I think there's probably so many documentaries out there for you to just listen to her story. It'll encourage you so much. You know. All right, all right. Almost Salape. Here comes your song. Almost Salape. What ancestors are saying is everything that has come out of my mouth so far, that was all food for you. Yep. They said you don't really need a song. You already got what you needed. You just need to go back to the beginning of this video and just listen to the conversation. Starting out with the song that I played over myself, that also now is a download for all of you. And all the rest of the conversations that have happened here, that's your song right there, baby. Okay? That's your song. And I think we've been on here, what, for an hour now? You've got an hour of downloads and messages and encouragement that you can eat from. All right, Sion. Here comes your song. incorporate some more yellow in your life, Sion. Whether it's clothing or a candle, or but I'm seeing yellow on my left side. So, hmm. When was the last time you wore yellow? Let's answer that question first. Like, do you have a yellow T-shirt? Oh, you're on Clubhouse. All right, cool. Just opened my eyes. Go ahead.
Uh, no, I don't actually.
Mm, yeah, you need to wear some. Yeah, no, I mean, you don't need to go get yellow pants or anything, unless you want to. But um, yellow, a yellow T-shirt is going to actually it's going to raise your vibration. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You need to incorporate that color. I don't know, what are the colors you usually wear? Are you thinking? Okay, your microphone is still on though, so if you just want to type, that's fine. But
Okay, can you hear me, Miss
yep,
Lee?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yep. So, 90% of the time, I'm mostly in white.
Okay, okay. So hold on one second. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah. So just incorporate some yellow into that with the white.
All right, definitely. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Thank you.
So welcome. I have to tell you all, I have a really dear friend, my bestie, in the Netherlands. It was something, she just cracks me up. It was something she said to me. I was telling her that, I said, I was in her bedroom, and I said, I was trying to, not to be all in her business, and I said, you really shouldn't be sleeping covered in red sheets. Her sheets were red. I said, that's not, you shouldn't really do that. And so she said to me, but why? I have my eyes closed. you know, I just love her. See, but we don't realize that colors have energy. Even if we have our eyes closed, that red still has a vibration and still affects our body. So, I don't know, some of you, I don't know what color your sheets are. What are you sleeping under? you know it's vibrating. It's energy. you know and even the clothes that we wear, everything everything has energy. you know those are all things I've learned over the years, that everything, has energy. So think about, what are you sleeping under? I mean, go check what color are your sheets. And you have your eyes closed. Yeah, I understand that. You have your eyes closed. But that doesn't mean that that red or that whatever is not going to work on your behalf. I mean, take it a step further. What color is your bedroom? Right? It's green, it's whatever color it is, you have to think about what are you. Awesome, you painted it green. Yeah, you have to think about the colors, you know. If you've noticed, oh, Starlight says I got more plans. Yeah, you've noticed you can look at my videos and look at my colors. I don't know if I ever showed up in black for you guys. And if I did, then usually it's with something else, you know. I try to keep it really well. I pretty much get told what to wear. I don't I get told what to put on. you know. I always ask. So you have to really, really be mindful what you wear, what colors you surround yourself with. Very, very important. Okay, it really is. I mean, there's so many things that are affecting our lives, and we don't realize it, right? We don't realize it. So, all right, Zion. There you go. And I'm glad this came up too. I'm glad, that today um, we were talking about it. We're being about it, with Shaani sharing. That just opened up a whole, conversation. Um, and all of you just being willing to be vulnerable. When you come from a place where you're willing to be vulnerable, that's power right there. That's power. Because there's strength. There is strength. When you're willing to be vulnerable, it shows your strength because you're not afraid. Okay? You're not afraid. Now, let me say this though. Sometimes you need to not be vulnerable and basically just not share all your stuff because not everybody can handle all your stuff. So you have to use discernment who you share stuff with because not everybody is in a place where they've healed from that. So when you share from your wounds, then people take that information you just gave them, they add it to their shit, and then they come back and they fight you. But they're not fighting you; they're fighting themselves because that wound is still wide open. So you have to use discernment. You have to use discernment when you share from a place of being vulnerable. Okay, so make sure you don't just. And I'm telling you all of this because been there, done that. Remember, just sharing stuff, really deep stuff, and I've lost friends over that stuff because people are not ready for that. Okay, now I share because I'm coming from that place. You know, I mean, I'm just gonna say your shit doesn't affect me. I'm just I'm just gonna tell you the way it is. you know, I mean, look. When we're done with ancient sound healing, what do you guys think I go do? Any of you? What do you think the first thing? is that I do?
You know, to take a bath or a shower? No, just what?
Sage. I take a shower with sage.
Yes.
And that's not because I don't, it's not because I don't love you all. No, I you know, that's how you take care of yourself, you know? I'm coming at you from a place of being vulnerable. I'm sharing a lot of personal stuff, whatever, you know, and you're sharing a lot of stuff, but I go ahead and sage. And yes, I do take it. I do go in my bathtub to Starlight and I have my oils in there and I wash it off, you know. So be careful. Be careful who you share with from a place, but you need to get to a place where you are able to share from being vulnerable. Because you know why? That means you found a place of safety. It means you feel safe enough to be able to share from that place. Okay? That means that you've come from a place of healing. Yeah, Porsche dude, I like Palo Santos too. I have it too. I actually have it around my neck too. I have it right here. I have a necklace actually right here. It's Palo Santos. Yeah. Absolutely. Always use discernment because otherwise that stuff's gonna backfire on you. All right, all right. Let's see how long have we been on this thing. Okay, all right. So that'll be it for today. Tissy Kimmy after Elkin, Porsche Dude, Starlight, and the Yantra. That'll be it for today. Remember, tomorrow we'll be back on live, and then right after that we have the lounge. And remember, the temple is open until Saturday. Okay, go in there, just sit, and just enter into the divine. I'm telling you. Ooh. All right, Elkin. Here comes your song. You know what I'm getting, Elkin, is for you to go back to the download that I received, because it's almost like I'm playing over you, and they're about to give me the exact same song that I wrote, that I played over myself. It's the same download. So just go back, all right? Just go back to the beginning of our together. I want to say togetherness of our, I call it a session, I don't know, of our sound healing session today. And when I played over myself, go listen to that, because in that download, there's stuff for you. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's your song. That's your song. So back to the when this video gets archived. So there you go, Elkin. You never know, I tell you. First, dude, I like that. La Lounge. I like that. Maybe we should start calling it that. La Lounge. Her own guardian says, "Thank you for the grounding and healing energies in the healing temple, Miss Beth." Yeah, I tell you. So you've been in there, right? Ooh. And Nayam Buddha put something in there, because I have a video in there that I did. I just came in my glory. You just see my back, you know. And last night, I thought, yeah, I need to do more videos, just myself, my piano, in my glory. Okay. And when I say my glory, I mean, I just am in my glory. Okay. But I'm only showing my back because, I'm not going to show you my front. Okay. That's mine. But to come in front of the divine like a baby, you know what I'm saying? Like a brand new baby that was just born, just naked, little baby. That's how you come in front of the divine. That's how I came in front of the divine when I made that video. And I just showed my back, but I was playing my piano. So I think I will make more videos like that, because, just for us to enter like brand new babies, you know, into that love, you know? I mean, just visualize yourself just being held like a baby, when you enter into that. So I will definitely I was thinking about it yesterday, how I could, I have to move my stuff around a little bit because my camera is this way. So definitely I'm not this way. You have to fix it. So only my back gets shown, you know, because I'm just gone, you know, just entering into that being held. And then that download comes down in the form of music. See, even when I go into the temple and I listen to that download that I got that day, it just shows my back. I feel it. It's so special. So, yeah, yeah. So if you haven't had the chance to go into the temple, make sure you go in there. Okay, go in there. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And remember when you Look on the right, there's a candle. Okay, I'm just telling you, there's a candle. Then on the right of it, you see a little, there's a little box. When you click on that, it shows you the Dead Sea Scrolls from Isaiah 54 in Hebrew. Now, yes, I know you can't read Hebrew. I can't read Hebrew either. I mean, I can pick out words. I took some Hebrew, but I'm not fluent or anything like that. Um, I can sing a little bit, couple of songs in Hebrew, and I actually know what I'm singing. Yes, I do know that, but that's it. But I put that in there, okay, that scroll, because it's ancient. It's ancient. And just because it's a picture doesn't mean, ooh, it doesn't mean that it's not alive. Words are alive, they live. That's why that's in there, okay? You can open it up, and it doesn't mean that, oh, well, I don't know what this says. That's okay, it's alive, okay? You can open it up, look at it, enter into it, okay? So look on the right, okay? Click on it, and it'll show you the Dead Sea Scrolls, okay? All right. Oh, you're welcome. Because I had shared that before. Guardian says, thank you for that. I had shared it before, and I don't know if anyone actually grasped what I was trying to say. That, and there will be other things in there too, you know, that you'll be able to click on, and it'll open up wide for you, you know. But I have to get the download if there's anything else that they want me to put in there, you know. And going to the lounge, it's like the pyramid spirit, soul spirit in the house of fire. Yeah. In the lounge, I was going to put I'm going to put the Orisha Oshun in there, because she's all about sensuality, because we want her protection. But I had a hard time with the picture I chose to put it in there. It's like it just didn't. It's like I was out of memory or something. But we're going to have a picture of Oshun in there, because we want to honor Oshun, the deity Orisha Oshun. We want to honor her in the lounge, because she's all about it. She's all about sensuality and business, by the way. Okay? And business. So we definitely want her in there. But like I said, that'll come um, whenever I figure out why it's not working properly. All right? All right. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. It's all about love here, and healing from the deepest, deepest places that we've been wounded, but those become our stories. Those become our testimonies. Those become the purpose that we came here, that we came back here, that we said, you know what, okay, we're going to experience this, and then I'm going to be able to move on and move on and move on. All right? First, I think I was channeling Josephine LaLounge. I like LaLounge. And you know what's funny? And I'll play over four more people then. Oh no, three more people. Um, I actually have a bachelor's in French, and well, I have a bachelor's in foreign languages, but emphasis French. So calling it LaLounge is right up my alley. Hold on one second. No, I cannot let you in here. I'm talking to Joy. You cannot come in here because you're going to knock everything over. I hear you. Do you guys hear her? I cannot let. I feel so bad, but I can't let her in here because oh my gosh, she'll knock everything over. I mean, I don't want to get into what she did. I mean, well, anyway, I can. We no longer are able to have toilet paper in the bathroom just like normal people because we have a Siamese cat. So I have to figure it out. You know, I mean, she just knocks it down and thinks, oh, this is a toy. But they're fun, but naughty as all get, can I tell you? I mean, she knocked down my feathers, and oh my gosh, I went in my bedroom. Oh my gosh, joy! And now she's on the other side of the door asking me, please let me in. But if I do, this camera, I hear you. I hear you. Maybe I'll bring her in here when we're done. I mean, like almost done. And if things knock over, then, we'll be done anyway. I hear you. You can't come in here. Oh, yes, she wants my attention. I know because she hears me talk. But wait, on the toilet paper, are you her own guardian? Are you telling me to put peppermint on my toilet paper? Girl, I'm gonna be like screaming, or maybe put it somewhere close to the, maybe put it on the side. Hmm. Yeah, you're giving me some thoughts. So maybe I'll put it around the wall or something like that. That may be a thought. I could try that because I know she doesn't like it. Because I'll put Vicks on my chest and she'll come near me. Oh no, we're not having that, mom. So that's a good thought. Yeah, you're talking about the toilet putting peppermint on my toilet paper. You're gonna hear me scream all the way where you live. All right, who's next? Poor dude, are you next? Joy, your owner, is about to use peppermint. You know what? We had a cat. Was our first cat. Scott and I had together. Well, it was his cat, but anyway. And I kid you not, when I was using Bengay, she would lick it off of my skin. Oh, you just spray it around? Okay. So, I don't know about these cats. I mean, she liked Bengay, and Bengay is really strong. So I don't know. We'll try. All right. Poor Stu, here comes your song. Poor Stu, what are your hobbies right now? That's what they're asking. What are your hobbies right now? I'll wait for you to answer. Working with my stereo, listening to music. Okay. What are you saying? Working with my stereo. I'm adjusting my turntable later today. Okay. Okay. Because they're saying something about for you to really enter into that hobby. So, let me see. Hmm. They're asking, how does it make you feel when you touch those records and when you put that record on the turntable? Describe. I wish you were on Clubhouse, but because you have to type it. Describe, how does that make you feel when are you doing it manually to put the record on, and how does it make you feel? Poor Stu said, I do research vintage audio sometimes. Okay. Yeah. So how, yeah, spinning vinyls. They're asking, how does it make you feel? Hmm. Yes. Yes. What they're saying is, that's why they asked about your hobby. What they're saying is, poor dude, is all of that, it brings you back to the past. It's a beautiful place for you to go back into. A lot of times you hear me say, don't go when you go back to the past, grab what you need, get it from there, come back quickly. But for you, the music, the touching of the record, right? I know, I hope some of you may not know what a record is, but anyway, touching it, feeling it, all of that is part of you going to the next level because they want you to enter into it. You're touching it, the record. You know, do you have like a collection of old records? Yeah, yeah. So thanks, Elkin. Especially, poor students, especially if I'm playing something old school. Exactly. They want you to enter into it because it makes you feel so good. It's almost like now it's become something ancient, right? Ooh, it's something ancient to a lot of people. What? Vinyl? Now we call it vinyl. It used to be called a record, right? But it's something ancient that you're doing. You're taking something from the past, which now is ancient because it is what it is. We're all into MP3s and all that stuff now. But that ancient sound, that record, that sound, entering into it, entering into all of it. From the time you put your turntable, you have it on. If you have to press the button where the needle goes down, I mean, they want you to enter into so many details. Look at everything that's happening. It going up, you know, it goes down on the record, and you see it going around. They want you to enter into all of it, every tiny little detail. And this is what they're saying. The reason why mm, is because a lot of what's gone on in technology, we lost that. We don't see the magic. There it is. We don't see the magic anymore of music. We just get the download, prepackaged download. Okay, there's the download. I click on it, and there is the music. But the magic is what you experience, Porsche dude. Right? You're going into. They want you to go into it, experience it. That's magic right there. I mean, this is such an incredible message when you think about it, right? What we've lost, really, we get the MP3. We buy music, we get the MP3, but we don't get to experience everything, you know. When and poor dude, I'm just adding this. When I came out with my first CD, which was 2014, I think, I came out with a physical CD right as everything began to change. Well, guess what happened? I ended up with a box of CDs that never sold because we were just switching to MP3s. So I sold a couple of CDs here and there, but that was it. I spent so much time on this CD, the jacket, the story, you know, it was a presentation of you know, something that I experienced. It was a story. Well, we were just switching to MP3, so a lot of that has been lost, and I have to say this, I've got 4 CDs out, and there are stories behind my CDs. Why, this song, but you can't share that now because you don't have an album cover. Yeah, you have an album cover, but you can't go on the inside and read. I used to love that. Go inside of a record and read. Those things have changed. Definitely, he says music today is a tad soulless because it's that this connection is there. I've tried to figure out how to explain why I came out with this particular album, why I was dressed a certain way, why um And I still have all of it, and I eventually will do something with it. Actually, to tell you the truth, let me backtrack a little bit. I do have my first album actually available um in my store, and I'm giving everyone all of the information that was on my CD. So I just remember that. Yeah. Yeah, checking out the credits, right? Yeah. 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 So anyway, Porsche dude, hold on. Let me see if there's anything else. And Porsche dude says, "Yes, I missed the artwork too." Yeah, definitely, definitely. Um there's something they want you to do with you have to sit with that, Porsche dude. There's something they want you to do with that experience of the vinyl. People, a lot of people are going back to the vinyls too. They love that, that all everything about it. But there's something they want you to do with it though. So sit with it as you go on this journey of, the records, playing the records and stuff like that. See if there's something you're supposed to do with it. Okay. Ooh, I just thought about something. Oh my gosh. Porsche dude. Ooh, we may have to talk about maybe. Hmm. Only thing is the audio is not that good on Go Brunch. Maybe we have to create a room on the Go Brunch platform, and start spinning your vinyls on there. Ooh, sit with that. That would be the coolest thing ever, dude. Oh my gosh. And my number is 54 on Clubhouse. You guys know about my number. We have 54 chats. That's the confirmation. You need to sit with that. We may just have to go ahead and create, and we'll create it together. That would be so awesome. We'll create it together, but you need to sit with that. Maybe we'll call it the vinyl. Oh wait, it's gonna be called the vinyl room now. Just joking. But that would be wild. Mm. Just listening to oldies but goodies. Ooh, that would be so cool. All right, okay, all right. Ooh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That's it. I'm done. Studio 54. That's it. That's it. That's the confirmation. You're yes, old school disco. What? We have to do it. We have to do it. We have to do it. Yeah, we have to do it. Email me. Email me. We need to connect. That's it. Yeah, no, that's it. Studio 54. It's on, baby. I'll create a room and have a disco ball. Oh my gosh. Don't get me started. I'm done. My creative mind is already going places. All right. This is exciting because it's all healing. You would be dancing too much. Can you imagine that though? If we create a room like that, and I think on the Go Brunch platform, um, they're not gonna be that crazy about all this crazy stuff that they're gonna shut it down if you play music and whatever. Whatever else. I think it may still be a good place to play music without it being shut down. I don't know. Right now on Zoom you can't do it. I mean, they just cut you. They just cut the sound off. But I think it may work on the Go Brunch. I mean, the quality may not be too great, but what? After a couple of drinks, we'll be okay. We're gonna open up a virtual disco, man. Yes, I love this for us too. We're about to party, baby. I never saw that one coming. Studio 54. Oh, yes. Okay, some of you need to go ahead and subscribe, actually become members. Become a member of this channel or support it on Patreon because we're about to open up a whole new room. Yeah. So we would just have to check it out. But I think it'll be all right. All right. Um yeah, we'll see. Studio 54. It's just getting better and better. I know. I mean, I'm thinking library, you know, meditation room, and ancestors are like, "No, you're about to party." All right. All right, Porsche dude. Here you go. I love that. All right, it'll be. Hold on. Let me go to my updated list here. It'll be Starlight and Deantra, and that'll be it for today. I have no idea how long I've been on this thing. How long? Okay, I don't even know. I think it's over an hour or something. I don't know. That's okay. I'm having a good time. We're about to party. You know what? Somebody find some disco balls. I want some disco balls on Clubhouse and on YouTube. Find some disco balls and put them in. Find some kind of yeah. They're they're very sensitive about copyright, and I'm gonna tell you that it's really crazy because I I had like 50,000 followers on Facebook on my artist page. There you go, Sissy Kimmy. I had like 50,000 something people on there. I've been on here for 2 hours for real. Oh my gosh, what time is it? Oh wow, I didn't see. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, all right. Um, on my artist page on YouTube, Facebook, and they kept shutting my videos down, and it was my own music, and I just got so tired of it. I shut my page down. I was done. So I can't, and I'm back on Facebook, but I don't really post um like music like where I play 10, 15 minutes because I'll get like a notice from Sony saying that that's their song. I think Sony thinks they own every musical alphabet. Music has 7 notes. I think they own every single note, in the treble clef and the bass clef for those of you that know music. So it really is challenging. It really is. So having a blast. I know, right? I love the disco balls though. I mean, yeah. But on Zoom, you can't play music. If you play music, then it actually if you're playing music, then it just, you know, it gets muted. So we'll see. We'll see if we can how we can figure that out. Yes, Porsche dude, even if it's yours, the copyright. So four of my albums are, let's see, four of my albums I did it through a company called CD Baby, right? So all of my music through there is copyrighted. So basically, for those of you, if you don't know this, you can find me when you do your shorts on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever, and you pick music. You can find me in there. I'm in there. If you type Beverly Space B, all of my music is in there. That's copyrighted. I have four songs, four albums out there. Okay, you can use it legally that way, and they won't come after you, right? But the issue is, even when I post music, my own music, okay, on Facebook, and I use it um, outside of the shorts, if I use it on one of my videos, I get struck down. Like I'm breaking my own copyright. It is, and that's what a lot of artists are dealing with, with stuff like that. It is what it is. So my next album, when I'm coming out with my next album, I'm not gonna go that route and do it and put copyright on it per se, because otherwise it just becomes a pain in the butt. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have bubbles too. We'll have a disco ball and we'll have bubbles. All right, Starlight, here comes your song. I'm supposed to ask you a question there, Starlight. Um, the question is, do you have a new moon mantra? If you're talking, I can. Oh, are you typing?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I was sitting with what you asked.
Oh, you were. Yeah. Do you have a new moon mantra?
Yeah, this new moon has been for me still resonating with the 777 energy of forgiveness. Like forgiving
Ooh.
myself and forgiving other people.
Whoa.
Like today it's really hit hard, like hard. And I've been working on this energy, as I told you before, with the color of my room and everything. But today it was like, no, like for real, forgive yourself and forgive other people.
Wow. What's your new moon mantra? Let's talk about it. Let's be about it.
I forgive everyone, but most importantly, myself.
Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. Let's talk about it. Let's be about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
be about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's be about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's be about
Let's
it.
be about it.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
Let's be about
Let's
it.
be about it.
Let's be about it.
Let's be about
Let's
it.
be about it.
Let's talk about
Let's be
it.
about it.
Let's talk about
Let's be
it.
about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. 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 Feel about it. Talk about it. Be about it. Talk about it. Love about it. Be about it. Talk about it. Be about it. Talk about it. Love about it. Let's love about it. Love about it. Be about it. Talk about it. Ooh. Feel about it. Come on. Let's feel about it. Feel about it. Feel about it. Feel about it. Think about it. Think about it. Love about it. Love about it. We feel about it. Be about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Feel about it. Be about it. Be about it. Talk about it. Feel about it. Love about it. Love about it. Feel about it. Talk about it. Feel about it. And be about it. Be about it. Love about it. Love about it. Be about it. Talk about it. Be about it. Feel about it. And love about it. Feel about it. And love about it. Feel about it. Love about it. Think about it. Be about it.
Let's think about it.
Love about it. Mm-hmm. 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 Be about it. Talk about. Be about. Love about. Be about. Think about. Be about. Be about. Alright. Starlight drizzle. Be
I
about.
love you so much.
Be about. And I love you too. be about. I do. Yes, 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 I do. Come on. Yes, I do. 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 Be about it. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. Let's be about love. Let's be about love. Let's talk about love. Talk about love. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about it. Let's think about love. Let's talk about it. Let's think about love. Let's think about it. Let's be about love. Let's be about it. Let's sing about it. Let's be about it. Let's be about love, 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 L-O-V, L-O-V-E, that's me. I love you. And I love you too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I love you too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Be about it. Let's 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 be about it. Be about it. Let's be about it. Be about it. Be about. Let's be about it. Let's be about it. Let's be about it. Let's talk about it. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love. Yeah, it's the energy of forgiveness. I release it all. Release it. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Be about. That was amazing. Thank you. And there it went. Bam! Out of here. Peace, man. Thank you so much. All right, you're welcome. This is why I have my guitars over here. Because you never know. All right. DeAndre, you'll be the last one. Because we're about to be on this thing for 3 hours if I don't. It's not me, though. I am not orchestrating this thing at all. All right. DeAndre. You guys having a good time? Let me see some hearts. Wait. I'm gonna go find my hearts here. Do I have any hearts in this thing? Hold on, let me check. Oh wait, got it. There they are. Ah. Some more. It's all about love, baby. All right, DeAndre. Here comes your song. So, DeAndre, what they're saying is for you also, that download that came for me when I played over myself, go back and grab it, enter into it, And this Be About It tune that you just stepped into, sit with that too, because that download for Drizzle was for you also. We had an amazing time today. I'm telling you, it's just getting better and better. Mm, we're about to have a disco. I'm done. Remember, you don't know what someone is going through. I mean, we all have stuff. We all could write our own books for real, right? We probably all could have bestsellers, right? Of the life lessons that we've had. But either way, we've had an amazing time, to be continued tomorrow. I want you to turn on your microphones. You're welcome, Deantra. I want you to turn on your microphones and do what we do and how we do. We be about it. We're going to be about it right now. Turn on your microphones and tell somebody you got this. Come on. Come on. Let me hear you. Porsche dude, you got this. Carmen, you got this. Come on. Tamika, you got this. Vanessa, you got this. Shaani, you got this. Mocha, you got this. Sion, you got this. Elkin, you got this. Starlight, you got this. Deontra, you got this. Porridge dude, you got this. Yes. Are you guys? We've just elevated, man. We're just. I mean, we just increased our vibration, like boom. I mean, why do you want to go smoke reefer? I mean, I'm not saying you don't need to, but this was like a really good high right here. See, Alicia says I ran out of hearts. Not the reefer. I'm just saying, I don't care if you smoke reefer, okay? But I'm right now, I am so high on this right now. I mean, just, I'm done. I'm drunk on love. All right. Peace and blessings. Remember, when you walk in the building, even when you walk in your house, head up high. Why? Because you're a king, you're a queen. Okay? Remember that. Kiss on the cheek. Mwah, mwah. All right. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay? Take care. Peace and blessings. I want you to know I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out. My heart is full, and I hope your heart is full also. All right.